Of Saturday's card is with two teams that we've been calling their games pretty much spot on, especially on the Leon side. But now with Leon a minus 168 favorite, yeah, guys, that's just something we're not gonna do. You could argue that Leon and Querétaro have been playing their best stretch of football in their last 2 to 3 games, and of course they're just not gonna give Querétaro that respect. Well, they only have one win, so that's the main reason. But with pricing mismatches like this, this is where we just look to the other side. So I'm going to take Querétaro. I'm going to take them with +1 goal. I think that's the side to be on. Just from a price to value perspective, Leon, yeah, they got a solid win against Necaxa, and then they had a draw against Pachuca. That just does not equal to a minus 168 price. Querétaro won a very intense match against San Luis, and I get it, it's San Luis. Before that, they went to a draw against Atlas. Before that, they had only lost 1-0 on the road to America. I think Querétaro is just the better price. Is Leon the better team? Yes, they are, but they are not minus 168 better. So I'm taking Querétaro +1. I forgot to put it on here, but I would also play the over just very easily. Minus 115, over 2.5, short price. I think that's very possible, especially with the way these two teams are. Both of these teams are actually finding the back of the net pretty good. So I'm on the Querétaro side. I'm on the over. Leon should not be a minus 168 favorite, guys. That's just insane to me. Saturday's card, Santos at home, Tigres on the road. Tigres not playing their best stretch of football in their last 3 games, guys. It is what it is, but neither is Santos. The thing is, though, with Santos, is they've been managing to keep games close. Tigres also playing some close games, but they're playing close games to teams they shouldn't be playing close games with. They're keeping games close with teams that they should just be completely destroying, and that's just not the case. So until Tigres really picks it up, I don't think minus 180 is just another price mismatch, guys. It's just another price mismatch. Could I be wrong completely? If Tigres wins, so be it. I'm not paying minus 180 to find out. I'm not risking $100, $200 to win $100, because that loss is just going to hurt 10 times more than that win will be. So again, I'm just not going to pay to find out. I want to be on the Santos +1 side, especially if they're going to keep games close. But we can also, take a little first half pick. So just for us to get a better price on Tigres, we're going to go Tigres first half. +105. It might be down to +100 now. So you guys can play, full game. I think Santos keeps it close. First half, just a price thing for me. I think Tigres can get the lead by the end of the first half. I don't think that would shock anybody. But I like the better price on it. So Tigres in the first half, +105. Full game, I think Santos keeps it close. I'll take that extra goal in my back pocket for minus 112. Down Saturday's card, finally a match I'm actually somewhat excited for. We got Chivas at home, Cruz Azul coming in on the road. I think the lines are right where they should be, guys. They're giving somewhat respect to both teams. You're getting a good price on Cruz Azul. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys want to take it. But again, this is just one of those angles where I don't think Chivas is going to go winless. Well, they have one win, but I don't think they're going to be losing that many games and keeping games at a draw that many times. I think this is one they get up. And win. As much as it hurts me, as much as I've already burned some money trying to play this Chivas money line, I'm going to go back to it one more time, kind of like I did with Leon against Necaxa, guys. Trying to catch a falling knife here. Cruz Azul is just not that impressive. They're just really not that impressive. They're barely scraping by any win. And not that Chivas is any better, but there's no hype around Chivas. There's hype around Cruz Azul, and that's just the raw truth of it. And I think this is going to be another normal Chivas 1-0 style win, under 2.5 for me. You guys know I don't play unders too often, but there is certain spots, there is certain games where I think the under is pretty much alive, and I think this is one of them. So It's going to be Chivas, almost getting 2-1 on my money, almost plus 200. I'll take that on the money line. Under, I think, again, this is a style game where I think they can win 1-0. You know, probably, at least I want to say that it's exciting. It's very rare when low-scoring games are exciting, but it does happen. So hopefully this is an exciting game, and it ends up being with Chivas winning 1-0. Cruz Azul won their last match 1-0, but that was against Toluca, so I guess we give credit where credit's due. But that wasn't Toluca's best match, so I think Cruz Azul comes in here, let down spot, and a big thing to tell, or a big thing that is telling, is that plus 135 price. You know, why are we getting a good price with Cruz Azul after they just beat the champs? You know, that's one to think about. Chivas is just a team that's they're very slacking right now. Just barely getting by, you know, very slow moving train. But Cruz Azul should be maybe plus 100, or at least they should have been plus 100 if they were that good against the champs. But I think they got a little bit lucky in that game. I don't think they get lucky this time, man. I think Chivas sneaks by a win and shocks everybody, and Cruz Azul lets down their fans just like they always do. Final match of the night, America, Pachuca. Two teams with quite a rivalry. And I'm just going to go with what history tells me. And I know that's not a good way to look at things, but sometimes it's just the truth, guys. Pachuca owns this America team. It is what it is. Whether you want to accept it or not, you know, playoffs, regular season, doesn't matter. Pachuca has America's number. And that's the side I want to be on. I don't care how America's playing. Pachuca, I know they haven't looked that great. That's fine. This is a buy low spot. If this were a stock, Pachuca is at a buy low spot, and I think we're getting amazing value on it. And I'm going to avoid the draw. So I'm playing Pachuca draw no bet for plus 225 and getting more than 2-1 on my money. America, I know they've been picking up the pace lately, but hey, there comes a time where there's a reason they call them Pachuca. Come on, guys. Pachuca owns this America team. They're going to do it again on Saturday. It's going to be a high-scoring match. It should be a total damn barn burner. I'm on the Pachuca side. You guys already know. I've been on this Pachuca team I hate to be arrogant, but it's the truth. You know, I was on them early in the season, made some good money on it. I hopped off for a little bit, made some good money on that. And now this is where we jump back in. This is a buy low spot on Pachuca. This is a sell high spot for America. Now America's starting to get into that negative territory again, that minus territory again. You know, as soon as America gets a couple wins, as soon as they get a couple draws and start to look better, automatically that price is going to move. But you see how it did? You see what happened with Pachuca? They started slacking, started slowing down. Now we're getting prices like plus 300. Like, this isn't one of the best teams in Liga MX. Come on, guys. Pachuca. This is Pachuca's game.